Hello, I'm Paul Dix, the founder and CTO of InfluxData, the makers of InfluxDB, an open source time series database. Today, I wanted to tell you about a silly phrase we say around the office, time to awesome. To us, that means optimizing for developer happiness, which really means optimizing for developer productivity. We think developers are happier when they deliver their applications faster and focus more on their users and less on the infrastructure they need to do that. This was drawn from my own experience in the open source community. Back in 2005, I started using Ruby and Ruby on Rails. Now, at that time, nobody knew about the Ruby programming language. It was this obscure thing that came out of Japan, and nobody had ever heard of it. But Ruby on Rails took the world by storm because developers using it could create a web application in a fraction of the time that they could in either Java or C#, which is what I came from. I took that lesson to heart, and when I started InfluxDB, I thought, if we focus on the developer and we help them solve their problems faster, InfluxDB will be useful and they'll want to use it. Now, how do we help people solve their problems faster? We've found that in time series, there are 4 common areas that they need to solve problems in. The first of these is collecting their data. This is from a variety of different sources. They need to collect it and transform it so that they can then store the data and query it at scale. With time series, once you've gotten the data into storage, you actually need to process that data both in real time and in batch so that you can do like ETL, monitoring and alerting, and you can actually trigger action and intelligence off of all this historical data that you're collecting. And then lastly, you need to manage all of this. At scale, things become really difficult to manage, and you need to be able to secure that data. InfluxDB helps you create a time series application with less code and less configuration. So stop shaving yaks and build faster so you can focus on your users.